Welcome back to another Fruits Basket review. Today is episode 7. I'm Justin.
What is up? I'm Logan.
It's the other Couch Talk. As always, I've seen the original, and neither of us have read the material, and we're going to discuss the episode and go our scores in source material. Yeah.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah. Definitely kind of a sad episode throughout for Hattori's story.
Yeah, that was the bulk of it, was Hattori's story, but there also
a lot of stuff, actually. A lot of information in this episode, too.
That's what I was just about to say.
So, obviously, we're visiting Hattori, and Memoji is there, too. And we learn a little about the Somas, where it's like 150 of them. They got the 50 on the outside, or inside, 100 on the outside. Even though the 100 on the outside are Somas, they're not Zodiac or whatever, and they don't know about the Zodiac, but the 50 inside do know about the Zodiac.
Yeah, they either are the Zodiac or know of it, so...
Yeah.
That's quite a lot, first of all. Like, a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of just sticking to Soma, I guess. So. Basically, Hattori is kind of warning Toru to stay away.
Right.
And he says, like, we're monstrous and cursed.
Right, that was an interesting thing that was brought up. So there is, like, a legit curse or something going on that is clearly, like, negative. So I don't know what it could be. Maybe he's just referring to the fact that they are like the Zodiac, but maybe there's something more to it. I'm assuming there's more to it because... especially like from earlier episodes, I believe there was a mention of like a true form or something of that sort. So
yeah, for Kyo.
I'm really curious to see what like this curse is. So I'm glad we're slowly touching on it, but like I was like, I want to know more. Tell me, like, what's wrong with everyone?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's just really he's just kind of protect Toru more so. He is just a really good guy, as we kind of learn throughout the episode. Like,
yeah,
we learned about Akito, who's kind of a...
I do not like him, so I feel bad for Hattori, but Akito, I'm like, what is wrong? Like, I dislike him a lot. I guess I hate him.
Yeah, so Toru only gets like a brief summary of what happened between Kana and Hattori. Doesn't really know all the bits and pieces. It's just, we see it through Hattori's flashbacks. When he gets transformed into the seahorse. So a lot of that is like, he's stuck inside working all the time. He felt like he was frozen in place. Basically, not quite a full person, I guess, emotionally, until Kana came into his life. And he viewed her as his spring. So it was like, he finally came to love someone.
Right. It was quite like I mean I really enjoyed the backstory, but obviously it has quite the tragic end, which is it's kind of heartbreaking to see because, like, as you said, it was like his one form of happiness that he was pretty much forced to like get rid of. So
yeah, because like he draws the parallels between Kana and Toru because they both react the same way, and of course Kana is also very nice and understanding and wasn't really like freaked out about it or anything. And they can do stuff, all right? It's just hugging, all right? So they could, in fact, have relations as long as they don't hug. I have now confirmed that the big mystery solved.
Just no hugging.
Just no hugging.
No wrapping of the arms.
Other than that, you're good to go. Oh man, I'm an idiot. Anyway, so they were gonna get married, but Akito wouldn't allow it, and he like basically said she would never be able to lift the curse, and he would never allow her in.
Right, that was a interesting remark that he specifically said she wouldn't be able to lift the curse. So, I'm trying to think of like what it could be, because obviously it seems like none of the somas have the power to lift the curse, maybe, and an outside source has to, is what I'm kind of picking up so far. I don't know. I'm so curious about this curse.
Yeah, because like it's just like inside or outside, because they keep thinking Akito's using Toru or some way, but uh, Hattori obviously found it kind of odd that he hasn't been asked to suppress her yet, because she is like the first outsider in.
Right.
But yeah, like the whole Akito. It seems like, I don't know. I'm guessing Zodiac members aren't allowed to have a relationship if Akito's there. It seems like.
Guess. I guess. I mean, he obviously, he pretty much forced them not to get married.
Yeah, and then he basically blinded Hattori in his left eye, which drove Kana to blame herself, because he was blaming her to be honest. He was like, "It's your fault that I basically hurt him."
Right. And then he used that. He kind of turned that on to Tori. He's like, "Look, she's in pain because you need to, because she misses the memories you guys had. So you need to get rid of the memories." I'm like, God, he is a little shithead. I do not like Akito at all. Like, and then a little salt in the wound. I mean, we see Kana later on found someone else, and Hattori's sitting there listening. I was like, damn, this is...
Well, for him, it's kind of fun, because he was like, it's been a couple years, and he's like, he was willing to be frozen forever as long as she found happiness. Which,
right.
He... True love, I guess, for him. Just
right. It's still sad, but I mean, at least he is happy that she has found happiness.
Yeah, and I guess it's good she found happiness to some sort, but Hattori knows what could have been, and she never knows what should have happened. And
right.
It's kind of heartbreaking, man.
It's pretty heartbreaking, man. That's some real shit.
Yeah, this show got real this episode, man. It was like actually kind of dark and sad. At least with Toru's dead mother, it's all good, happy memories, and then over here it's like Hattori's just, they're not good, happy memories. Well, a lot of them are. The ending part is not.
The ending part is pretty awful.
He was like, I never thought I would have to suppress the memory like someone I loved and stuff. It was like, damn.
That's messed up.
But yeah, but he goes to Toru and asks her the same question, like, what do you think comes when the snow melts? And she answers spring. So a lot of parallels between her and kind of like just good, understanding people that care about those around them.
Right.
And it's just, this curse is causing problems. Whatever the fuck this curse is, right?
Yeah, she straight up asked, like, what is this curse? Like, what? I want to know. I really want to know.
And Shigure is like, I can't tell you quite yet. And it's like, man, no, tell us now.
I was like, yeah, I want to know so bad. But
and she did get a glimpse of Akito. So, small little glimpse of him in the car.
Yeah, little shit. Hate him. I hate him.
If there's one person that can change him, it's going to be Toru, right?
I hope, maybe, hopefully. We'll see.
I mean, he is very determined, at least, to deal with this curse. That seems to be the only thing he cares about, and not actually the people within them, if they're happy or not.
True.
At least the Zodiac members, it feels like. I don't think he cares at all about the outside Somas.
Right, yeah, definitely. But yeah. That's the episode.
That is the episode. Jump into some scores here.
Sure. I'll say like 7.5. I thought it was pretty solid. I mean, obviously it was sad. It was like a tragic story. Hattori's like, I don't want to say backstory, but like the story of him and like pretty much the person he loved. So it was nice to see. I brought up the curse. I'm really curious about that. I kind of like how that's like an ongoing thing. That obviously seems like the issue of pretty much the Soma. So it'll be nice to see like more expanded on that. Yeah, the show's it was pretty real. I think that's why it's pretty like relatable problems, because even Hattori, he's like, I was just kind of existing until someone showed up, and that kind of like gave him a purpose. I mean, I've heard people have felt that way before, so they're pretty relatable problems.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've kind of felt like Hattori for a bit, but
Yeah, it's like, what am I doing? Like, and even romance has tragic endings. This had a tragic ending. This episode was real. I was like, God damn, this. I'm feeling awful.
it's,
I judged Hattori last episode. I take it back. I'm sorry. I thought you were having poor, ill intentions, but I feel bad for you now.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I thought the storytelling was just really fantastic this episode, and the way they did it and everything. Yeah, and just it is very relatable, even with the whole Zodiac thing going on. But their stories are just still very real, and it builds up the curiosity of this curse. But yeah, it's like the more it's like I kind of want to learn more about the Somas, which is also what Toru kind of says in the episode now. She's like, "Oh, I want to learn even more about them because it's like there's a lot going on in these families here.
Right.
Everyone's got their own story, and we still have to build up a few. Like we have the 50 inside, but Yuki left the inside to go to the outside, and it seems like that's very common, except for Shigure did it too, but he's going back and forth. I'm guessing we're going to get a little bit about the curse, and the festival, I guess, is going to be probably involved.
We also got a bunch more Zodiacs to meet.
Yeah.
Like half, I think. I wasn't keeping track, but I feel it's half-ish.
Yeah, I would say half-ish.
But yeah, that's it. I was gonna slap my desk, but I don't want to be loud. It's spiel time.
As always, if you don't want us to blind you in your left eye, be sure to hit the subscribe, like, notifications. I'll be notified every time we go.
Just your left.
Just your left, exactly. And let us know what you thought of the episode. You didn't like. And until next time, peace out.
See ya. Whenever you are, Mr. Justin.